Hey everybody, Red Zeta here. Um, Today I want to do an anime review. Like I said, that this channel is going to have some of those, so I might start one right now. Today's anime is going to be Yu Hakusho, which is a Funimation anime, just like Dragon Ball Z and tons of other animes out there. So some would say, once you hear the words Funimation, that this is going to be one great anime, and I can tell you that this is true. Um, this anime is called Yu Hakusho, which is, I'm going to give you a good plot synopsis and see how that goes from here. Um, our show starts off with a young boy named Yusuke Urameshi, and one day, while he is playing hooky from school, he sees a young boy playing in the street, and he sees a car veering right at him. At the risk of his own life, he saves the young boy, and he is now dead. No way around that one. Later on in the show, he comes back to life. I will not explain how. And he becomes a spirit detective, which entails that he hunts the supernatural, and he and solves various supernatural mysteries. The show has a good bunch of characters. Like we have Yusuke for one, who is a snot-nosed brat and is a very, very cocky fighter. But trust me, some people instantly fall for this character. Don't ask me why. I mean, I like the character. I don't love the character. I like the character. But his cockiness does get to some of us sometimes. The next character is Kuwabara. He's sort of just like Yusuke, but a little bit different. Like, he lives by an honor code. Like, if a friend is in need, he will help no matter what it takes. And he will follow a code no matter what. Like, he won't. There's a certain episode that you would see that totally explains what I'm trying to talk about, which is early on in the series, so you don't have to wait too long to watch it. Let's see, what else? Our next character is Kurama, also known as Yoko Kurama. Once again, I will not explain why. He is a reformed thief that later on in the show he becomes an ally with Yusuke and Kuwabara, and then throughout the rest of the show, he's let's see, what's a good way to say what he can do? He's like a trickster per se. Like, his signature move signature weapon that he uses is called a rose whip, and he disguises a ordinary rose, and then he puts energy inside of it and turns it into a whip. Sounds like a pathetic weapon, but when you watch the show, you're going to see that it's not as bad as you think. Then our final character with this hero set is Hiei. He is a master swordsman. Like, that means he's into all sword fighting styles, and he's basically an assassin. When we first meet this character, he's also a master thief, but he's also quite crafty with the way that he tries to kill people. And it's now, with all these characters, these are not all the characters in the show. So, what do I mean by that? If you don't fall in love with any of these four characters, which is totally by your choice and totally understandable, because, like I said, I don't even like Yusuke that much. He is my guy. But Now let me get to the nitty gritty of this. This is also how I'm gonna rate things. If the light is bothering you, I'm trying not. I did this video already, and I was upside down when I was uploading it to YouTube, so So I'm gonna try this again. So this is my second take. So let's just see if this doesn't turn upside down. If it does, that means I'm going to do a third, and then I'm going to be saying the exact same thing over again. But it's going to be probably how my first video turned out. So, that would totally mean that my videos are going to be, black on the sides, and then me in a vertical position. So I hope you guys understand for that one. Let's go back to what I was trying to say. Okay, this anime has a very solid animation. It's just like Dragon Ball Z's animation, which is a 2D art style, and let's see, what am I trying to get at here? It's just a fantastic piece of artwork. Like, I mean, if you don't like the anime, you don't like the characters, you don't like the story, but you fall in love with the animation itself and then keep watching the show, then that's dedication. That is dedication, my friends. Also, there are several different storylines throughout this thing. I mean, granted, you could just watch the first season and watch, like, the first saga, and then you could probably, don't quote me on this, but you could probably watch any of the other sagas, and technically you might not be too confused, because the stories usually don't interlink with one another, and then there's usually not much of a flashback between other stories. So you could probably easily watch whatever saga you wanted, and then watch the story unfold from there. But I would totally suggest watching the whole thing, but that's just my preference. Then there's the characters. Like I said, these 4 characters that I mentioned right now are not the only characters in this show. There are tons of other characters throughout the series that will pop up that you might instantly fall in love with. And granted, some of these characters come in later, and some come in near the very end. But heck, if you're willing to wait for the wait, or willing to see the character and see what, like if you read about this and then you want to see the character, and you really want to wait until you get to that episode, then it will probably be worth the wait, because you might like someone else along the way. Let's see here. Now, this show is only 4 seasons and 1 animated movie. No live action movie, don't worry about that. But even with a short lifespan, which I wish this show would have lasted a whole lot longer, but sadly, Funimation said otherwise. 4 seasons may sound short to you, but it's actually a decent amount of time. Sorry, I was just checking my battery there. Let's see here. Let's see. I think that basically covers what I wanted to say. I mean, great story, great animation, tons of characters that you could probably fall in love with, and tons of stories that you could instantly like. Now, I'm going to end by saying this. Leave a comment if you're... Okay, wait. I'm not going to end it yet. I just remembered the other thing I wanted to say. Now, if you remember my description, if you've read the description about my channel, that this is a Christian social thing, an anime review, and tons of other things that I might want to try. And so this is what I want to do. If you want to watch this anime and with like your 8-year-old or something, get the edited version. Do not get the uncut stuff. Get the edited version. Why? Because you'll... now, the show, Funimation does not do a ton of the foul language stuff that other animes are known for. I mean, there's some, but there's not a ton that they do. But, with that aside, the reason why I say get the edited stuff is so you don't have a problem with the anime at the end when you're watching it with a young child. I mean, I watched anime when I was like 5, and I'm fine. Like, I had issues when I was a teenager, but other than that, I'm fine. But that's besides the point. But if you want to watch this and you're like 13 or 20 or 30, you could get... I would suggest that to be for the uncut people. Younger, no. 13 and older, yes, because they understand things better than younger viewers would. And yeah, that's my stick right there. I'm just gonna end it there. Whoa, that got bright all of a sudden. Sorry about that, guys. Let's try it right here. Oh, yeah. Okay, here's my end. Leave a comment down below and see, just to let me know if you're gonna watch this. If not, that's also cool. There's gonna be tons of other anime reviews that I'll be doing in the near future, and if you don't like this one, highly understandable, and I will not say you're a bad person for it. You have your own preference, I have my own, and this review is basically an opinion review and not like your IGN stuff. And if you don't like the review, please don't leave any negative comments. I'm trying my best here. This is something new that I want to try, and don't tell me that I'm an awful person because I can't do it. I just want to say what I want to say, and then see who else agrees and who disagrees. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, and if you want to share it on like your social media, like Twitter or Facebook or something, go ahead. Spread the word about this anime, or spread the word on any of my other videos, and see if people. Let's see how many other people will actually rally with anime. Other than that, I hope that whoever is watching this is having a great God bless day, and I God bless you for whatever you're doing, whatever you're planning to do, and have a wonderful day. This is Red Zeta here, signing out. Peace out, guys.